What's good, guys? This is Travis with Virginia Highlands Outdoors, and we're back at Beartree Lake in Washington County, Virginia. And earlier in the day, we had actually fished for some wild trout in a mystery stream that will go unnamed. But we had a couple hours left, or just a little bit, maybe an hour left, so we decided to go back up on the mountain to Beartree Lake to see what we could catch up there. Now, about 30 minutes in, we decided to move down to the pier, which I've never actually fished the pier here. And Dusty had already spotted several fish in a school swimming around, but they're really finicky because this spot actually is probably one of the most pressured spots on the lake. So after a couple of attempts with the spinner, I decided to go with a more finesse tactic and use a trout magnet. Usually if the bite's really hard for the day, one thing you can do is like downsize your lure and slow down your presentation a little bit. That seems to help. It doesn't matter if you're a fly fisherman, you know, if a streamer is not working, you can go to a midge. If a midge isn't working, you can go to a net. Same thing with spin fishermen. You know, if a minnow or whatever your bait you're using isn't working, maybe try a wax worm. If you're using actual spinners, try a smaller spinner. If that doesn't work, you know, pull out, you know, something even smaller like a trout magnet. Now here I'm just trying to locate any schooling fish, or just locate where, you know, anything might be laying. So I try to work the bank here, bring it down this edge, and then on the way in I just decided to start doing a vertical jig motion in the corner of this pier. And it's kind of hard to see, but there are several fish come out and swipe at it. I get 3 or 4 hits back to back, and the bad thing is I was using a Panther Martin, so the hook swivels on the back, so it's not ideal for a, you know, vertical jig setup in the least, you know, because when you're reeling it in, it's behind the lure, so it's easier to get a hook up. But I found out that vertically is not so easy, even with treble hooks. So that's when I decided to go to the trout magnet.
I had several hit here.
Now, after having several fish hit there, I decided to step away just for a few minutes, just to let them relax and chill out and get used to, you know, calm water, nothing splashing the surface. You know, repetitive lure drops over and over can kind of make fish hesitant of anything that's coming in. So if you know there's fish there, that's good. Just back up, take some time, don't overpressure them, try a few more spots, and then go back, maybe throw something completely different from what you threw the first time. And chances are you're going to have a better success rate on getting the fish to actually strike again. So try that out, you know, next time you know there's a fish there. And if he hits once or twice and you don't hook up with him, just don't overpressure it, back up and give it a few minutes and then give it another shot. That's always worked really well for me, so try it out. So here I put on one of the yellow and blaze orange trout magnets, and on the second cast they get hooked up here. So I probably could have got hooked up on this first drop, but I actually get hung up on the wood over there on the pier, so I was afraid that if something did hit it, that it would actually break the line. So I pull back up and then drop it completely to the bottom, and then bring it back up in just a slow jigging motion, and that's all it took. Appreciate that.
Teamwork.
Come out right at the...
I was several of them. Oh, good.
Trout. I got a few in the freezer. I ain't sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. There you go. Yeah, take a picture of it. I got like 7 or 8 still in the freezer. I mean, dude. Got some cold color now. Backlash on me. Now this hook up here is pretty cool. You can actually see the fish circling the bait, the jig there before it actually strikes. She comes in the frame right here, and now she's circling around, checking it. Very, very smart fish. You gotta respect the trout. Oh no. That was a good one. Oh, I haven't bent the hook on. I reeled it up a little too much, I think. I was gonna try and get it on around. I shouldn't have done that. Well, unfortunately I didn't land that one, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be getting some more videos to you soon. Thanks for watching.